Personal growth and development is sort of a big topic in today's society. And in fact, the Bible even talks a lot about this as well. Growth in our knowledge and understanding of God, growth in our understanding of who people are and how we relate to them, or even growth as far as what is our purpose and how do we best live that purpose out. But even if you don't believe in the Bible, personal growth and development, becoming more than what you are, is a theme that we see in society. Sometimes we hit snags that prevent us in our process of becoming who we want to become. So today, I'm going to show you some ways to avoid those snags. I'm Brock Carlisle, a pastor and a licensed counselor, and this is Whiteboard Wednesday. So here's what it looks like. We all have an actual self. This is who we are at the moment. This is just everything, our likes, dislikes, our skills, our abilities, our preferences, all the things that we're not good at. This is who we are right now. We also have this ideal self, which is who we want to be. And there are these steps that we can take to get from who we are now to who we want to become. We all have areas of our life that we want to improve, things we want to get better at, things that we would like to see developed, maybe weaknesses that we'd like to overcome or strengths that we would like to be even stronger. So we all have these things that we want to be, and these can be looked at as steps moving from who we are to who we want to become. The thing about this, though, is that as we take these steps to become who we want to be, the ideal self becomes the actual self, and that triggers a new ideal self. So ideal self is kind of a moving target. We should always be growing. We should always be developing. And the actual self, who we are now, should always be becoming a better person. But what do you do when you hit those snags? What do you do when you find those times of life when this step did not go according to plan? Or maybe this step, I don't even know what it is. What do you do in those times? I've got 3 things for us to think about today, and these 3 things will help us in our pursuit of becoming the person that we want to become. So the first step is to see yourself for who you really are. If you're honest with yourself about who you really are, if you can clearly articulate and define the actual self, what it will do is it will enable you to better identify potential areas for growth. So don't lie to yourself. Don't think of yourself more highly than you should. That's actually a direct line from the Bible. But see yourself for who you really are. The second thing that we can do is be a part of a group. This can be a physical group, like a church or a small group, something that's based on proximity, something that's close to you. Or this can be a virtual group where you're regularly interacting with people online and in some kind of an online community. It can have shared principles, shared values, shared goals, whatever the group is. When you're a part of a group, the way that you interact with people reveals things about who you actually are. And we can all think of ourselves as if we're this, when really we're this. And being part of a group helps this be seen so that you can see yourself for who you really are. And then the third thing is to take advantage of the opportunities that are in front of you to grow and to change. Now, growth sounds painful and change sounds scary, but they don't have to be. If you look at them not as obstacles to overcome, but rather as opportunities for you to become the person that you want to be, then the things that are in front of you that become difficult, or the trials or the tribulations or the snags that you run into, they all of a sudden feed this natural process of building your character and helping you in the process instead of derailing you in the process of becoming the person that you want to become. So let's all continue to grow.